Yo, 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 Hip Hop Nation, what's going on? It's your host, Wyd Johnny. Today we got a special guest, man. We here with Sk8star. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling great, brother. Thank you for
Yeah,
having me.
man. You look like it's rock star, man. You know?
Yeah, man. It's every day. It's how we feeling. It's how
Yeah,
we move
man.
around.
Yeah, man. So how New York treating you, man? You loving it so far?
Yeah, it's cool. I got in like late last night. It was just like circling around in the air for like 2 hours because the weather was bad and shit. So I think we had to stop in Baltimore because the plane was running out of fuel. So I just came in last night. I had to stop. I had to do some other shit, and then I just went to bed. So I'm just up today, and goddamn, just now we here. So I'm just moving around. I've been traveling a lot, so lately I just been on chill mode for real.
Type shit. Is New York one of your favorite spots to like record in or not?
When I do record, I don't even record that much outside of like home. But when I do record here, yeah, it's pretty fun. I always go to I forget the studio, but it's a nice studio, nice decent sized studio. I think it's where Tupac got shot at.
Oh, damn, really?
Well, I forgot the studio name though. I don't know, but yeah, it's one of them ones Tupac got shot at.
Damn. Damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. So recently, you dropped Double C with Peasy. How did that track come about?
That's my brother. So, but that did come together a little differently than like my usual features and shit with the bros. I flew the producer No Saint to Atlanta for the week because we was working on my album and shit. And I have a basketball court in my apartment building, and all my bros like they like tall and shit, Peasy tall and shit. They just like always talk about playing basketball. So I told them to come to my house, and we were just playing basketball that whole day. Like we hooping that whole day. And I really damn near forgot I had a studio session that night. So we just pulled up. We just vibed out, made the song like that. And I ain't even care about the song, to be honest. Like, not saying I ain't care about it, but it wasn't just like on my mind to just drop. But like somebody told me just like, you might as well drop this shit. Just you never know. And that shit had just one of them ones. It's crazy. It just came together though, just us having a good day though, kicking it.
Is that usually how you make your songs? Like, it just happens naturally? You're not really going into the booth, like, thinking, like, yo, this is going to be the one?
Nah, it depends, bro. It depends. Because, like, when I made Too Sexy, I knew Too Sexy was the one, like, while making it. But it's songs like Shawty Rock and shit that I didn't even care about. Like, I wasn't even going to drop that song, period. I didn't even care for it. So sometimes, yeah, I do just... Because I remember a time where I was kind of like hit chasing, I guess, in my brain. Like, oh, I can only, it fuck up your whole beat decisions, beat picking decisions, everything. So you just got to like flow with it. And then maybe a couple nights later you play them again. That's when you're like, oh, damn, this one might be something. That's how I try to go about it now.
Yeah, I feel you. And speaking of beats, like, I feel like for the underground, like, you guys are very, very picky with, like, your beat selection.
Yeah.
Like, how is your process of like finding like the right producers and just like finding the right beats in general too?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was like it was like a stressful period for me, especially when I first started like stepping into this shit, because I always knew what I wanted to sound like. So when I couldn't have that sound, I used to be so mad, bro. Like, it just really come from like the small producer that I was working with when I first started. I kind of just like made sure they really had my sound or what I was going for. And I guess that was just like me like foreshadowing who I would meet and work with today. And even some of the smaller producers back then, like No Saint, who made Double C, we've been working together since I was very, very small. So some of them I grew with, some of them I moved on from. But like, I think just the sound I built with them just start gradually going into like a newer level. And then the bigger producers who I always looked up to, they just like peeped what was going on. It was like, yeah, he wanted them. He just need better production. Like, I'm gonna get him right. It's kind of just happened like that. I mean, obviously, I was in everybody's DMs though. I still am. Like, anybody who I really fuck with or always have wanted to work with, I hit them up. So when they see it, they'll tell you like, and I already hit them up first anyway. So they just hit me back.
And how is seeing it from like before and now to where like you probably hit people up in the past and they wasn't really open with working with you, but now they're looking at you like, yo, like he's one of the top in the underground right now. Like how is seeing that? Like, do you like, you know, look at people weird and be like, nah, I remember, you know? Or
it depends, like, cause sometimes they might really just haven't seen. I might have got them unsent the message too. Like, I'm like, damn, he ain't reply, unsent it, so he never even know I text sometimes. But Yeah, it just depends on like if you egoed me, like if you really just made it like a big deal that you're not gonna work with me, I won't never hit you up again anyway. But most people just, you know what I'm saying, I get it. Now that I'm becoming a man of stature and shit like that, you might not see some messages or you might just not be paying attention to that at the moment. You so focused on trying to, you know, keep leveling up. So I don't really hold too much aggression to it or like I don't be tripping because I get it for real. And we get right, we make hits. So it's like it's mutually beneficial.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. But like now that you like experienced that, like how do you pick and choose who to work with? Like, do you just naturally like vibe with someone and say, you know what sound dope on a song, or like, you know, how would you do that? Because you know you knew how it felt to be in those shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I'm still not like. I'm not closed off from smaller producers or anything. It's just like I tell them, you gotta really have that swag. Like you gotta really show me some, for me to just like lock in with you. Like currently, right now, I'm exploring with a lot of producers that I wasn't like working with prior to like this year or like these last few months. Just because I'm open to hearing new sounds and I want to like make sure I'm catching every sound. You feel me? I don't want to get too stagnant in what I know I can do. So I'm always open to whoever coming around. I ain't pushing nobody down. It just I tell them like it got to be talking about something for real. If it's like that, we gonna work. And I like to really get involved with them, talk to them, and figure out what their favorite songs are, what sounds they like, and we just mix it together. Like I really like to get very involved in my creative process.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the best way to go about it, honestly, man. So let's talk about your music, man. Let's talk about your music. You dropped a project earlier this year, right?
Mm-hmm. Designer Junkie.
Yes, sir. February. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got a lot of good music on there, but you recently just dropped a song with Peasy. So are you looking to drop a mixtape, another project? What's your mindset right now?
So right now I'm about to go on tour with Lucki in like 1.5 more weeks, I think. So I just wanted to get something out to the fans just before I hit the road again. Super busy right now, so I'm giving them like a little EP right quick. August 12th, The Beautiful Rebellion. Just something real quick. I feel like it's definitely like album-like though. Like all these songs could definitely make my next album. I just wanted to put something out like ASAP. So I put a lot of this album contenders on there, and like a few snippets that they really wanted. And that's just really what I'm on right now. And I'm also working on the album. I want to try to get an album out this year too. But definitely that EP that comes out next week.
Damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Y'all heard it, man. Y'all heard it.
Yeah.
So,
man.
I have a question for you. Like, do you feel like there's pressure for underground artists to really drop music consistently? Because it seems like a lot of opinions are like online, and there's so much competition within the underground. Like, me personally, I feel like there's more competition within the underground than the mainstream.
Yeah.
So, is it like a priority for you to always drop music and always be like in front of people's eyes?
Yeah. Like I agree with you. I do think it's way more competition in the underground than the mainstream, which is backwards because it's like, bro, we trying to get here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is. You definitely got to stay very visible in the underground because it's like it's a rapid community. I feel like, and it grows at a rapid pace, and new faces come in every day. So. Yeah, I do think you have to. It's like a struggle though, because you don't want to do too much, because we still gotta progress as artists. You know what I'm saying? If you're really trying to get to the next level, you can't be. There's no way you can drop albums every month and all them bitches hits. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't gonna be right. So, I do feel like you have to drop a lot in this current underground, but I don't let that like hinder my thoughts at all. Like, I still take my time. I still do what I do. But this is one of them times where I thought about it like, damn, I can't wait to next February to drop music again. Like, I want to give them something. And I'm just having a lot of music too. Like, I have a whole lot of music. So my problem just be I just have too much music. But I do think a lot of people do see the underground as like, I got to drop a whole lot or I'm not going to be remembered. I don't see it like that, but I do think it's true though.
Yeah, facts, man, facts. And
yeah.
One thing I wanted to ask you is like, do you as an artist in the underground, do you care about the XXL list? Do you care about that? Because me personally, I thought this year, like it was just about to be y'all. Cause this year I went crazy. Like I genuinely felt like it was just about to be y'all on there, and I was very surprised seeing the list. I was kind of upset about it.
Yeah.
But like, is that something that you care about or some of your peers care about?
Yeah. Like I put in for the XXL. Like they had I was one of the people you could vote for on the list. Like I was very confident in like that I was gonna be on that shit. I think we should have been on there. I think we would have. I think everything we touch right now is gold. If I'm being honest, so I think putting us on there would have been a smart move because it's like I'm not saying XXL is not like relevant right now, but a lot of young kids don't see it as like something important in like your development of being an artist or hip hop artist. We see it like that, and I feel like Oway could have like made just like XXL very, 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 very like important to these young kids again. Not saying it can't be done, but I do think this year would have been like a good time to try it. But hell yeah, I think all that type of shit is important, bro. We rappers, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for any reason to rap whenever I can if it makes sense. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, I wanted to be there.
Yeah,
I
man.
always wanted to be there.
And I feel like you guys deserved it, bro. I was genuinely confused.
Yeah.
But
it's all good though.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But like, do you feel like there's like a certain time frame where like yo, you're just gonna decline it?
Yeah, cause I feel like the whole point of it is for like rookies, right? Like up and coming artists who just like doing really good that year or the year before. So if it gets to a point where the whole world know me and I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm having plaques and shit. At this point, it's like what I need to go out here. I think XXL is like somewhat of like the draft combine type shit. Like it's like where some of the best go show their skills like on some shit, or like McDonald's All-American game more so I'd say. Yeah. And I feel like if you get too far in the league, it's like what I need to do that for. I don't need to do it, but I do think it's still early and we can do it. It just depends. But yeah, I think it's like a time where you like, why am I doing it now?
Yeah, Double XL. If y'all hearing this, I gotta get y'all shit together.
Yeah, man. 2027, Double XL.
Facts.
Oway, make it happen.
Yeah, and speaking of Oway, like, how did you enter Oway? Like, I feel like a lot of people don't really know who's exactly in Oway. Like we see like some people, like, you know, the main people, but like, can you clarify like who's in Oway and how you got in Oway?
I really can't clarify who's in Oway or in dollar, cause like I can clarify, but this shit gets so much deeper than music, so it's like a lot of people. And on top of that, it's one of them global movements now where it's like a YSL or like a ASAP or just like it's so many of them where you just the whole world claim it. You feel what I'm saying? So if you Oway, everybody Oway at this point, but you know it's still like the members everybody know: Teaser, Diamond, me, Peasy, Southside, Fazo, goddamn Lil Righteous, TJ, Shotty Rock. It's a lot of people that's Oway, man. Like the OGs Oway, Thug Oway. You know what I'm saying? Everybody Oway now. So it's like it's a lot of members that's in Oway that I feel like you're just gonna keep seeing. So I don't even know. I'd be here all day trying to explain everybody that's in Oway. It's a lot of people. But I do like the fact that it's so many known names that y'all know that's in Oway. I feel like we the first group to have like that many people that have that big of potential, you know what I'm saying? But I got in Oway through like just being around on some Atlanta shit, honestly. Like I met Teasers, like we already follow each other on Instagram and shit, like fucking with each other, but I think I really like locked in with him when he got out of jail this one time. Like the first day he got out of jail. We had met up at one of our videographers' house, Moses, and just went from there. Diamond just went from there too. Like but we all kicked it way before we started having music together and shit like that. It was just one of them things where I feel like we all kind of. I was just explaining yesterday in the interview, just like we all kind of stand for the same thing. You know, Oway means stand against oppression. I got rebel tatted on my neck. Like my granddad showed me a lot about civil rights movements and stuff when I was a kid. So I used to want to be an activist and shit. I don't know. We just had a lot of the same reasonings for what we doing this for. You know what I'm saying? And like similar family background. So the more and more we just realized that and like got into music and clothes and fashion and so much, we just all the same guy. You know what I'm saying? Different variations. So that's kind of how that shit happened. But Oway started like way 10, 15 years ago. It's called Dollar. Like it's like some shit that was made when niggas was kids for real.
So do you think being around people with the same mindset as you and the same like fashion sense as you, do you think that motivates you more?
Yeah, because I feel like being in this space that we in already, just being any type of creative, honestly, your immediate family or friends don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Just quite frankly, like off rip, they usually don't get it. So you get lonely. So to be in this shit with a bunch of guys that understand it and striving for the same thing, and we thrive in it. It's like you got a community of like dudes you can trust because we was broke together, and we all in these same spaces now, like getting the money together, getting the fame together. So yeah, I think it definitely makes shit easier just knowing somebody understand where you coming from. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Shit, beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I think it's something that's like refreshing. I don't know if the underground or like the rap game in general had something like us in like a little while now. Yeah,
that is true. That is
been a
true.
little minute.
Damn,
It's been a little minute.
That's a good point. I think that's right.
Yeah, it's not because it's not like a normal thing anymore. Like it's like you said earlier, bro. It's competition, and with competition come a lot of egos. So the underground is definitely like super egoed out, and I feel like that's what we like anti that. Like we outside with the people, we showing love, we doing this, we doing that. I feel like we just a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I feel like we're a breath of fresh air.
So how has it been being around Young Thug? Have you learned anything, like anything that you peeped that he do, maybe in like a session or anything that you took note of?
Yeah. Like it's crazy being around him, bro. Cause I tell everybody that's literally like my favorite rapper. Like not like no bullshit. That's who I. If you ask me when I was a kid, I would say Young Thug is my favorite rapper. And usually they say you can't meet like your favorite rapper is your idols or whatever, but it's the complete opposite. Like he a real nigga, and he give me a lot of great advice just about how to just move and just stand righteous in this shit, not getting tricked off, tricked out your position and shit like that. And even with the studio, like we got a few songs and shit now. I just left Miami with him. We was working on the new slime language, so I was just watching him record them because he put out his best verses with us. Like he's still showing us like his levels to this shit, and I feel like that's enough like advice for me in itself, kind of, because like I think I'm best man in the world, you know what I'm saying, top of my game, but like that's when like he still show us that like his levels to this shit, and he really be rapping, he really will tell you how and then he engineered too, like the engineer is there, but he also has his setup, he engineering himself. He after we do songs, he go and mix it and mix our verses up, do different shit. So he just showed me like it don't matter how much money you get, how much success you get, like you gotta still have the same like hunger in this shit. He right there with us all night recording, you know what I'm saying, the same way we are, and actively doing it, you know what I'm saying, trying to like, he's showing us this and this and this and this. I'm like, damn. Even when it come down to like making songs, I asked him one day, cause I'm like, when you came up, it was like a norm for hip hop artists to drop like 3-minute to 4-minute songs. He was like, hell yeah. I think I said 2 verses. He was like, when I came out, it was damn near normal to do 3 verses. Like, you supposed to do 3 verses. Like, now y'all can get away with a hook and a half verse. Like, I just be asking him shit. Like, I'm a real hip hop like head. I be studying the game, so I just be wondering like, how did you develop? I be asking him like, just how did you even get the brain to make 3 verses on this beat? Because the norm now is you better not put really 2 verses on this beat. So just shit like that. I just be wanting to know like how they did it and how they get their pen so nice. Shit like that.
Going back to Lucki, how, like, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Like, that's incredible, bro. That's incredible, because I feel like even though people view Lucki as mainstream, like the whole underground mess with him.
Yeah, that's
like
the GOAT.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
The underground GOAT.
Exactly. How did that come about? Like going on tour with him?
It happened so organically and natural, bro. Like it was like I was actually here one day a few months ago. It was out at dinner, and I looked at somebody told me to look on his story, and he posted No Ops, my song, like the video. He posted like the YouTube video, and I just texted him like love, but I don't even think he replied that day. Like he just was fucking with the song, and then he posted it again and again, and then I was just like, damn, it's a real nigga. So I think we still didn't even talk that much. I think he just like hearted it, and he was like, love, twin, keep going crazy. And then my manager, my agent, someone told me like, yeah, it's a possibility that you might go on tour with Lucki. I might for sure. Like I don't know if it just, at first I was like, you know how when somebody go on tour, they just looking for openers. So maybe it's like some label shit. Who knows? So then they ended up telling me I got it. Like I'm in an opening for him. So I text him, and I was like, appreciate it, twin. Like they just told me I'm on tour with you. Thank you. And he sent me like a voice message. He was like, I want you to know I don't take nobody on tour. My tour already sold out. I just feel like you're a really good performer and a really good artist, and I want to give you like the platform to go up. So he was like, I want you to know nobody picked you. I personally picked you for this tour. That's really just how it happened though. Like it wasn't even no like prior me and Lucki kicking it. He just like, I just believe in you, and I think you need to be on the road with me because it's gonna be 5,000 to 7,000 people every night that need to see you. So I'm putting you on this platform. So Lucki a real one, bro. He did it really just because he wanted to. Yeah, that's the only reason.
Yeah, shout out to Lucki, man. Congratulations once again, man. And speaking of Lucki, he's in a position to where the underground still mess with him. Yeah. But he is mainstream, right? Sure. And I hear all the time that, the underground don't need to really go the mainstream route. They can stay in the underground. They'll always get support. Yeah. I feel like it reached a point where so many new guys are coming up, and you guys are fighting for so much attention, maybe reaching a point where you are mainstream, kind of like in like a Lucki type of mainstream, where it's like, like you have both sides messing with you. Is that like the goal for you? Like, is your goal to be mainstream, but like in a different side of it?
No. My goal is like, I feel like you can tell from my music, I'm striving for like something greater. I love the underground, and this is where I was birthed from. It's what I came up on, but I also came up on like real, you know what I'm saying, like just like hip hop and like mainstream music. When I say that, I mean like from just like a perspective of like, I think I could be naturally become like a pop star. You feel me? Like I want to be on the billboards and the charts and all that shit. So like, it is good, I feel like, to have an underground fan base because like they're very loyal and cult. Like I said, I never turn my back on the underground, but all my GOATs have like #1 hits. You feel me? And like they have damn near diamond songs with pop artists that I might not know, or somebody from another country but the song is super platinum. Like they're pop stars. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm striving for like something like that, like super duper big. I'm trying to really go as far as it can go with music and shit like that. That's why I want to take it. It's not really just like a good median of underground and mainstream. I don't really think like that. I feel like I should be like, I want to really get where where the max you can go. For real. That's how I think about it. I think that's like the smarter way to go about it.
I agree. Yeah. I agree, man. I agree. And I always tell people, too, listen, man, if Uzi can do it, anybody can do it as well. Like, there's examples, you know what I mean?
Is it Cardi, Uzi? Like, I've seen them come from this and make it all the way up here. And I think that's what I want to be, bro. Like, I want to have, I've literally been a kid in school and seeing parents and stuff know Lil Uzi Vert, know Young Thug. Everybody sing their songs. I want that same effect on the world. I don't want to just have a niche community. I love that part of my life and my career, but I do want to be able to have like world-renowned success at some point.
Facts. So if someone's listening to your music for the first time, how would you describe it to them?
It's very like player. Like I think I'm just like a super wavy artist. You're definitely gonna get like every emotion from me. I feel like I do that very well. I make you feel like whatever I was feeling that day through my song, So I think you get from me just like everything you want out of an artist. Honestly, you got your turn, you got your vibe, you got your stuff for the girls, you got your stuff for the shows, but it's all tasteful. I think if I had to put one word on it, it'd be tasteful.
There it is. Hip Hop Nation. I'm your host, Wyd Johnny. That's Sk8star right there. Tap in, man.
Project
dropping soon.
The Beautiful Rebellion, August 12th, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.